Hi, my Livy loves. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new collective reading. So this is going to be for all twin flames, soulmates, immortal beloveds, or even your crush. It's really about the connection that you feel with that special person. Today, we're going to get you some clarity on what is going on in your energies. So what I'm going to be doing is asking questions on your behalf of spirit to gain you some insight on what's going on in this connection so you can go ahead and make some amazing decisions for yourself as you continue in your journey of either union with that special person or reunion if you've been struggling or separated from them. So it is for you. If you were intuitively guided to click on this video, there are messages here that Spirit wishes you to know. And as always, be gentle with yourself. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you're new to this channel, I am so happy to have you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredibly supportive and loving community. Also turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. And like I said before, not everything may resonate with your situation. So if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique and special journey, you can have a personal reading with me. And the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I have created to also help and support you on this journey. So without further ado, let's get right into your reading. And then what I'm going to be having is timestamps for all of the questions that we are going to be asking, because I'm just going to go free flow here. I don't even know what questions I'm asking because I'm just going to let Spirit decide. But like I said before, just check down below for the timestamps so you can see what questions were asked. All right, my loves, let's get right into your reading. Spirit, please guide us today. Give us some clarity. Give us some insight on what is going on between us and that special person that we are connected to. And so I'm feeling that the first question I wish to ask here that Spirit wants you to know is we're going to look at your current energy of where you are and your person's current energy of where they're at right now in their life's journey. All right, so right here, Spirit, give us the current energy of our beautiful Live Tarot community, all the beautiful souls who are watching this video for your guidance. Please tell us, what is your current energy? You know, sometimes, you know, as we're living life and we're just, you know, going through our daily routine, it's a little bit hard to gain clarity, not just on our person, but even sometimes on ourselves, right? Especially with this Mercury retrograde that we've been having and the fact that, well, great that it's ended. So now is the time of gaining even more clarity. So, Spirit, what is our beautiful collective's current energy? Where are they right now? Ah, lovely, lovely. And then we're going to ask for our beautiful collective, what is the one lesson that you really need to learn right now when it comes to love, when it comes to this relationship that you are in, this connection that you are in? Spirit, what is one big lesson that you want our collective members to focus on so that they can have a better experience with the person they love? Interesting. All right, so we're going to keep that there. We're going to go into it in just a moment, but let's get your person. So your person right here, Spirit, for the twin flame soulmate beloved of our beautiful collective, can you please tell us what is their current energy in their life's journey at the moment? What is your person's current energy? Interesting. And what is the one lesson that your person needs to learn when it comes to their relationship with you. What is the biggest lesson right now that your person needs to learn when it comes to their relationship and their connection with you? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start here with you, my beloveds who are watching. So here is what is going on with you. Here is your current energy, and what is it that you need to learn at this time that Spirit wants you to be aware of? So compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. And eternal love. So you have eternal love and compassion. What a beautiful combination. Happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Okay, so what I'm feeling here very strongly coming through from Spirit, and boy, it's coming through really, really fast, is that Spirit feels that while you are a very compassionate person and you give so much love, nurturing, understanding, and compassion to others, Spirit feels that you need to turn that compassion to yourself as well. So I'm getting the energy that Spirit thinks that you tend to go harder on yourself than you go upon others. You seem to be more forgiving of others and their, less than nice qualities, or you seem to be more forgiving of others and their mistakes than you are of yourself and your own mistakes. So I feel that what Spirit really wants you to know right now is they want you to turn the sun's energy here that you are always giving to other people, because I feel like the sun represents the love, the compassion, the nurturing, and the light that you are always bringing to the world. I'm feeling very strongly that you, beloved one, watching this video are a beautiful light worker in your own way, whether you realize it or not, whether you even see yourself or label yourself. You don't even have to be labeling yourself like, quote, a light worker. But I feel like that is the purpose of your soul. Deep down inside, you very much love bringing light into this world, and you do so through love, through friendship, through even working with others in your career. I feel like you are the bright light in the room. You are the light everywhere you go. But Spirit feels that sometimes that can also be very exhausting for you, right? That, as much as you give to the world, as much as you give that light, you shine that beautiful sun's energy upon everybody that you meet. You need to also take time to replenish yourself, to not deplete your energies in giving, that it is now time for you to receive as well. It is now time to turn this light, this beauty that you have within you into yourself as well, in order to replenish yourself, in order to focus upon your own sense of happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. You have given a lot to others, and it's not that Spirit is saying to stop giving. No, you don't have to stop giving, but you don't need to give beyond beyond what is reasonable. You don't need to give to the detraction of your own self. You don't need to give to the point of exhaustion and depletion. So this is the great lesson for you to learn, particularly right now as we are coming to the end of this year and into the next year. But, I always consider all of my readings as timeless. So it really doesn't matter when you're watching this. You are being asked by Spirit to give yourself some self-love, some self-care, to turn your light and energy into your own harmony, happiness, and fulfillment as well. Especially if you feel that you have been neglecting yourself, especially if you feel that you are starting to feel very tired in life or exhausted or emotionally drained. This is your wake-up call, okay? This is your wake-up call to turn this compassion back onto yourself. Oh, beautiful. I love that. So make sure that you're doing that. Now let's take a look at your person. Okay, so their current energy right now is satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And the great lesson right now, after again this last retrograde, and as we come into the end of the year and as we welcome in a new year, your person's greatest lesson is jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Okay, so what I'm feeling from your person is that for some time now, they have been in a phase of self-discovery. I feel that there have been things that have gone on this year in your person's life, in your person's experience, that have been a little bit threatening. Like there is an energy of a little bit of this threatening or a little bit of a destructive energy. And I don't mean that in any kind of like, big traumatic way, but there's definitely been enough pushback from life that your person has had to kind of reevaluate who they are. And sometimes that is necessary. I'm feeling the spirit is saying is that whatever pushback that they have been giving to your person has been necessary for your person's growth. It has been, it was intentional on the part of spirit to do this. So whatever struggles your person has been going through this year, particularly, they may have been ugly struggles as well, right? Like you may have been, observing your person going through some of these things. Oh, I'm sorry. The wind just slammed the door. And so I feel like that is another sign from spirit very strongly here that it is time for your person. It's so interesting to kind of shut the door on the things that have been getting in the way of their own growth. So I am feeling that your person has been asked by spirit, has been challenged by spirit, at least I would say in the past 3 to 6 months to actually set some boundaries. Okay, there are certain things that your person has been allowing to happen in their life, whether it is negative influences from others, whether it is not having healthy boundaries with some elements in their life, whether it's toxic people or toxic situations. I feel like spirit has kind of upped the ante there. I feel like spirit has raised the stakes, made things a little bit more challenging for your person so that they can finally wake up, get that wake up call and literally slam the door, as you had just heard. Slam the door sometimes against or slam the door shut to certain negative influences. And I feel like that is going to be a very important part of your person's identity formation, as in they have been really challenged by spirit to finally decide who it is that they really are. Who is it that they really wish to be in this next phase of their life? Especially because I'm feeling strongly that this next phase of their life, they really want to spend with you, as in this is a new beginning for the two of you. There's been a lot brewing under the surface here. I feel that they, in getting somewhat distracted, either for some of you, I feel like they were somewhat distracted. For others of you, I feel like your person was very distracted. So in getting distracted by some of these challenges that were really pushing them to grow, pushing them to really step into who they really are, I feel like within that process, they are learning now to appreciate you and this connection. And that is why they feel that as they are coming into a point of being satisfied with who they are, of being really clear on who they are and what they want and where they're going next, I feel like that vision is very much now inclusive of you. Okay, I feel like as those toxic relationships or bad situations are falling away, as your person is shutting the door on those, they're opening the door to more appreciation of you and more spiritual and emotional reconnection with you. So for some of you, I feel like there may have been some sort of a time period that both of you have been going through that may have felt disconnected. where you're not feeling the emotional connection. Either they started disconnecting from you or you disconnected from them, or it has been mutual because of some of these challenges that have come up, or some of the ways in which your person has dealt or not dealt with their challenges. So something here has become imbalanced. Something here has become emotionally disconnected. But I feel that your person is coming into a new phase now where they are feeling a deeper appreciation for you, perhaps even in your absence if there's been a separation. It has really ignited within them a deeper appreciation of who you are and what kind of value you brought to their life. And they are seeking a spiritual and emotional reconnection with you because they realize that you are such a big part of this sense of deep contentment, satisfaction, self-approval, and self-esteem. Being with you has really helped them to connect to who they really are. And I feel like they were very lost with that before. So very powerful, very beautiful energies coming through here. I'm loving this. So let's take a look now at how your person is truly feeling about you. So Spirit, can you please tell us, how does your person think and feel right now about you and this connection? Interesting, this Nine of Cups. Very interesting. I feel like this is a continuation of this energy, very much so with the satisfaction here. So confirmation. How does your person think and feel about you at this time? Beautiful. Oh, more energy of appreciation. I love it. Love, love, love this. Oh my God, we're getting a lot of repetitive messages here. So this is beautiful because I feel like this is Spirit kind of really trying to make this point very, very clear to both of you about what is truly going on here. Beautiful. Wow. What does your person think and feel about you at this time? So again, we're getting this energy of there's definitely been, I feel like in the past, at least 3 to 6 months where your person has become, had become to a certain extent distracted by their own issues and by seeking satisfaction within their own kind of, realm. And this is why we're getting this Nine of Cups energy. This is why I also feel that there may have been a disconnection, because when we are more focused upon ourselves over, our relationship, over our connection, the deep connection that we have to the person we love, it can definitely feel like we're a bit in a, narcissistic kind of phase, right? Like much more focused on what makes us happy. And, I don't want to, I don't, even using the term narcissism, I feel like is like a judgment, and I'm not at all trying to judge. But what I mean is like more focused upon our own satisfaction. With this Nine of Cups, look at this person. They're just kind of reveling in themselves. And yes, there is always a time and place for that. And I feel like it is important to be very happy and self-contained on your own and not be reliant or dependent upon somebody else to make you happy. So in that energy, in the spirit of that energy of being emotionally independent, of being emotionally free from any kind of neediness, desperation, or codependency upon somebody else, is the really good side of the Nine of Cups, right? But I feel like the shadowy side of the Nine of Cups is when we become too focused upon ourselves and we stop giving. Okay, we stop giving and we're more focused on receiving only. And again, there's always a time to be focused upon receiving as well. But I feel like you want to stay in balance. And I feel like at some point your person became very focused upon themselves and their own satisfaction to the point of becoming a bit imbalanced, to the point of becoming a bit too scattered. Okay, so I feel like their energy towards you coming into this reading was definitely a bit disconnected, a bit scattered, and a bit confused. I feel like with this child and this Seven of Cups, we're getting a lot of emotions. Okay, there's a lot of emotions coming through here, and they're powerful. 7 and 9, you know, very, very emotional connection here. But again, a little bit of scattering of emotions going on, a little bit of confused emotions. And I think this has to do with certain things that your person has definitely been dealing with in their past. With this child, I'm feeling two types of energies. For some of you, this child represents your person's own childhood, the childlike voice that is within them, that is kind of carrying the memories and the traumas of their past. I feel that there are certain things that your person has not yet healed from that time. And I do feel though that they are wanting to heal it. So there is a definite level of consciousness about this issue that is there. So that's a good thing, because oftentimes people can be a bit in denial about their past wounds. They may seek to repress them. They may seek to, you know, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'd rather just kind of leave it in this little compartment in my heart whose door I have locked and whose key I have thrown away, right? You know, there's some people that is the only way they can handle childhood traumas or childhood wounds. But I am feeling that your person is not that person. I feel like they are in a transitionary phase where at some point in the past they were a bit more like that. They were a bit more like, okay, I don't want to go there, I don't want to talk about it. But now I feel like they have gone through a definite shift. Again, I feel like this last 3 to 6 months coming to the end of this last retrograde has been very transformational for your person. I feel like their mind has opened up to new possibilities. And part of that has been because they are navigating their confusion with the Seven of Cups. Okay, there's been a lot of confusion. And I feel like that confusion brought your person enough pain and enough discomfort to finally say, you know what, it's time for me to take care of this. It's time for me to start honing in on what is important to me and start focusing rather than scattering my attention to so many different things that are going on. And I feel like this made things worse for them. It made things worse for you. So now it's like they're coming out of that energy and wanting to be more focused, wanting to heal and be in acknowledgement of certain things that need to get dealt with from their own past. Now, for others of you, I feel like there's another energy here where this child can actually represent a real child. So your person may have been distracted, especially with their emotions being very, very concerned. I'm feeling a lot of concern and a lot of fear around something happening with a child that they already have from either like a previous relationship. Now this child could even be an adult or like an older child. It doesn't have to be a very young one. But there's something here that has also, for those of you for whom this resonates, like I said, this is not for everybody, but I feel like there's some issue that your person has with children, their children or their child, that has also caused a lot of confusion and pain and a lot of disconnection in these past few months. But see, what's really interesting here is that your person right now is extremely focusing on believing, right? Coming into the belief that there is something more to this than meets the eye. That there is a certain type of knowledge hidden beneath the surface of their life, and that they have access to this knowledge. It's a knowledge that they truly need to get them where they really wish to go. And I feel like where they really wish to go is this Four of Wands with you. Okay, so to me, this is the energy of them wanting a commitment with you, wanting to make an offer to you of either an engagement or a marriage or living together or whatever it is that you guys would really want. What would be the right commitment for you at this time? What would be the next level of your relationship? That is the next level that your person is now honing in on. They are truly and deeply focused upon this next level. And so this is why I feel like they are feeling a very deep shift. it's a very strong shifting and transformational energy that they are going through right now. And I feel like it's because, again, they've realized, I feel like Spirit is telling me this again. Your person has realized that there is something beneath the surface of their life, of their experience, that needs to be unlocked. It's almost like a hidden kind of knowledge, some sort of a hidden kind of perspective, something that they haven't seen before as clearly as they should have or could have. And it's like they're slowly coming into this knowledge. It's like Spirit is saying, you're not ready for us to give it to you like a bolt of lightning. Like, you're not quite ready for us to give it to you like all at once, because it would be too much for you to take. It would be too much for you to process. So what we're doing is we've been trying to give you in the past 6 months a series of little wake-up calls. We've been pushing back gently. It's like I'm getting this energy of your person and you being, the children of God, however you see that divinity, right? Whether it's spirit, source, energy, however you see it, Jesus, whatever, however you see the divine. I feel like that energy has been pushing back on your person because they need your person to understand certain things. There is a knowledge there that your person is ready to receive, but it's been through increments, because they're not ready to receive it in one big, one big influx, because I think that would overload their circuits. So that's why this past 6 months, you may have been noticing that your person is kind of either getting hit with one challenge after another, but they're not like challenges that are like huge, right? They're just enough to stretch and challenge them, but to help them to grow, not ones that they're going to defeat your person or devastate your person, but they're coming through one at a time, because your person needs to open their eyes to a certain extent. They need to connect with this divinity more, because as they connect and they believe, they're going to find themselves. Like, they're going to find the answers that they need, and they're going to come into more of that identity, more of themselves, more into being who they're truly meant to be. And I feel like we've been seeing this from the entire reading. And this is why I feel like this energy here is that repetitive energy that I was talking about. This is the energy of Spirit trying to confirm again what they were trying to say before, which is that part of the things that your person is definitely learning, and that is going to unlock a lot for them, is this deep sense of appreciation for you and the light that you bring. This is, again, that sun's energy. Let me go back to show you how beautiful it is in terms of its repetition, right? Like it's like an enhancement. So this is the same energy. I feel like this is Spirit saying again that, your person is finally opening their eyes completely to the idea, to the notion and the reality of how much light you bring into their lives. With this summer's energy, that also being like the sun's energy, that you are this bright, shining light in their lives, but they haven't appreciated this enough. And it is time for them to step into a deeper appreciation, because we have this, again, jewel within a teardrop, appreciation and a reconnection, right? So this is going to be key to your person as they come into a deeper awareness that, life just isn't happening by accident to them, that there is a deeper meaning, there is a deeper purpose here in why they met you, and what this connection is going to do for their life, for their journey, for their experience. It's going to be freaking amazing. Okay, this is the realization that your person has come to. And I do feel that there is definitely a very powerful energy here surrounding the two of you when it comes to the blessings. I feel like both of you are going to be very much supported by important people around you on this journey. As your person shuts the door on the toxic situations or the wrong people, the door is going to be open for the right people to come in with this let your friends help you and this Four of Wands. I feel like as you reach this journey, and as you may even reach this point of a celebration of a marriage or a wedding, because I feel for many of you, that's where this Four of Wands is going. Marriage, wedding. I feel that as you reach that point, but I'm not feeling that it's something that's immediate. I feel like this is something that you're both working towards. Like this is coming, but it's going to take its own divine timing to come. You're working towards this, but I feel like there's a beautiful journey that is also taking you to this moment. And along the way, you're going to be making some important friends, important contacts, important and influential people, mentors, guides, friends who are going to be instrumental in supporting you along this journey to union. Union not only with yourself and divinity, but also union with your person and their union with you. So there's going to be a very, I'm seeing this, I'm getting this image of a beautiful circle of people standing in a circle holding hands, and that circle creating this very powerful energy of love, blessings, and protection and guidance for this relationship. So I feel this circle of friends, it's going to include friends, family, mentors, and all the people who lovingly support you and your person. And you're going to take them on this journey. They're going to be with you on this journey. And when you finally reach this altar or this stage of commitment, they're going to be with you, cheering you on. And they're going to be a tremendous source of comfort, friendship, guidance, and support for you and your person. And I feel like you both need this. I feel like you both very much need that. So this is really, really beautiful energy coming through here. Okay, so now let's get some specific messages from your person's higher self to you. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what does your person want to say to you from deep within their heart, from their higher self? So these are very specific, so please do just take them as they resonate. So what would your person say to you at this time? Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. What would your person say to you from their higher self? Lovely messages here. Get that. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better person because of you. I want to cherish you forever. You're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings peace and light to my life. Oh my gosh, look at this again. Isn't this amazing? I feel like you being a light has been an incredible theme throughout this reading. I want to make this very clear, because we've gotten this again and again and again. Look at this. It's come through so clearly. So like I said before, even if you don't identify yourself as a light worker, there is definitely something about you that is all about light. Okay, you bring light, peace, joy. You are beautiful. You are amazing. And look, this is exactly what your person sees in you. Look at this. I do feel very strongly, guys, light has been the dominant theme of this reading. And I feel like that light of love, nurturing, divinity, beauty, peace, joy, it's all coming your way. But I feel like you have to open up your arms and accept it for yourself. Not just focus on giving it always, which you always do, but also focus upon receiving that to yourself as well. Isn't this amazing? Now, for some of you, we did get this issue of child or childhood wounds or toxic other relationships, toxic people and situations that have been distracting your person. So I feel like this is definitely a message for that situation. I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. So this is definitely in alignment with what we saw with your, person going through some of these, pushback moments, some of these, illuminating moments where they have to decide, are they going to shut the door? Are they going to slam the door, and finally deal with any kind of toxic people or situations in their life, or are they going to choose to remain stuck? You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. And oh my gosh, look at this. This is that confirmation of that Four of Wands that we saw. Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't this amazing? This is that confirmation that we were, this to me is the confirmation of this, that there is definitely a higher level of commitment that is coming. And remember how I saw that vision of a group of loving people standing in a circle holding hands. And I feel like that is your soul group. Those are the group of people that are there to bless you, support you, and guide you on this journey to union. And I feel that you and your person are standing there in the middle of that chain, that middle group of people. And that is where this beautiful new kind of manifestation of a new level of commitment is coming through. Wow. Just beautiful. So let's go ahead and end with final advice from Spirit. You know what? Actually, let's do this as a pick a card. That'll be fun. So I'm going to pick 3 options here, and you get to pick what your final advice is going to be from Spirit. Okay? So Spirit, let's give us 3 messages and we'll let you choose. So here's message number 1, final advice from Spirit. Give us your advice, our dear Spirit guides. Message number 2, and message number 3. So if you'd like to take a moment and meditate, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Which of these is your message? You can choose 1, 2, 3, or you can choose all of them and say that these are all, messages from my spirit guides to me. So let's take a look at message number 1, White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Interesting. I feel like this is a final advice to your person as well, because we saw that they were dealing with some sort of family or childhood wounds, right? So this is a really great message for your person as well. Let's see. Message number 2. Jwal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Beautiful. And to me, this is also very much about this. Again, see the repetitive nature of these beautiful messages. It's like Spirit is saying, we really want you to listen. So this is also about finding the path of your own happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. All right, and message number 3, the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Just beautiful, beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, it would mean so much to me if you could give it a thumbs up, if you could give it a like. It's absolutely free, really helps the channel. And of course, please do make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video as well. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video.